What's going on, Eagles? Welcome back to another Fire Fresh Friday video. We do not have a whole lot of news to cover this week, but we do have enough, and we know that you guys are going to enjoy this Fresh Friday. So sit back and grab some fruit snacks. Wait, mine are all gone. The high school basketball team has done really well this season. They have made a massive improvement from last year, and they continue to play with an attitude to glorify God. But don't take my word for it. We had the opportunity to get Luke, a player on the JV basketball team, to cover some news on how well the basketball team is doing right now. Take it away, Luke.
The boys basketball team had a great couple of games this past week. The JV team won 2 out of 3 games they played and improved their record to 5-11. The varsity team dominated in their games, winning them by an average of 30 points, including a 67-35 win over Washington Catholic on senior night. Evan led the way with 17 points, 8 steals, and 5 3-pointers. They take the floor tonight at Tecumseh. Let's pack the house for our boys.
Of course, this video is for Evansville Christian High School. This means that we talk about Jesus a lot. Here at ECS, students have the opportunity to create their own Bible studies so that they can talk about Jesus on their own time during lunch and enrichment freely and without punishment. Our good friend Brendan got some news and updates on the girls and boys Bible study. The stage is yours, Brendan.
This year, ECS has had its fair share of opportunities for the students to be able to attend. 2 of those activities being the boys Bible study and the girls Bible study. Today I'm going to be interviewing Noah for the boys' Bible study and Mrs. Cannon for the girls' Bible study.
Alrighty, I'm here with Noah today. I'm going to ask him a few questions about the boys' Bible study. So Noah, I want to ask you, how is the boys' Bible study going so far?
It's going well, and we're actually looking up so far. So.
That's good. My final question here is, why did you start the boys' Bible study, and what is the purpose of it?
Even though that we're at a Christian school, we want to go beyond what just Bible class teaches us and what we're learning at church. So whatever people want to learn, we're looking to help them just look through the Bible on that. So
thank you very much, and that's the interview for today. Alrighty, I'm here with Mrs. Cannon. I'll ask her a few questions about the girls' Bible study. So Mrs. Cannon, so what is the girls' Bible study? What do you guys do?
Well, the girls' Bible study is for really any of the girls here at the school. Right now we have probably a dozen or so, probably more, 8th grade girls who meet every Monday during lunch and enrichment in Mrs. Allen's room. So I'm in there when I can, which is every other week, and then Mrs. Allen is in there the other weeks. So, and what do? Basically, it's a Bible study. So we read the Bible, and lots of times we pray for each other, and it's just just really encouraging. Lots of talking. It's good.
Alrighty, so what is your role as part of this Bible study?
My role is, I guess, just to be present, and I don't personally do a whole lot of talking because it's not aimed, I guess, at me. It's for the girls, and so I'm just there to be an adult and a teacher and just, I guess, an older person there.
After learning all these things from Noah and Mrs. Cannon, if you are interested in joining any of these groups, they are open for anyone to join. Thanks for listening, and on to Will to introduce the next segment.
Here at ECS, the head of the entire school, Mr. Allen, has gone out of his way to give speeches about being tech-wise. The man, the myth, and the Ethan that is tan has so kindly decided to update us about Mr. Allen's wise speeches. Ethan, roll out.
We kicked off the new year by continuing the chapel series, Screens and Teens, connecting with our kids in a wireless world. The previous 2 sermons focused on the lies, I'm the center of my own universe and I deserve to be happy. At last, Thursday's chapel, we discussed the lie, I must have my own choices. Mr. Allen spoke about how sometimes we need to remove things in our lives to see clearly and pursue healthy relationships. By learning the ways that technology keeps us from truly connecting with our Creator, we can effectively do so. After chapel, I went around to learn what students gained from the sermon.
Alright, we're interviewing JG about the last chapel. I just want to ask you a few questions. Alright, what did you think about that?
I thought it was nice. I thought Mr. Allen did pretty well explaining all the lies that we all believe, and he did really good of using all the scriptures that he used to apply to what the main points of the chapel were. and yeah.
And how might you apply this message?
I can apply it to letting my parents take over of the choices that I should make, and shouldn't believe any of the lies.
Straight up. Thank you. What did you learn from the last chapel?
I learned that these days we have many choices. Yep. And sometimes too many, and we just can't decide.
Go.
The sermon series continues on February 20th, focusing on the lie that I am my own authority. Now back to Will.
At ECS, we have a partnership with the National Honor Society. The question that comes to my mind currently is, what is the National Honor Society? Now we will have our other Ethan, but still our good friend, give us some info about the National Honor Society. Take it away, Ethan.
Today I talked with Layla and Kira about the National Honor Society, why you should join it, and what it's all truly about.
I'm here with Layla and Kira, the presidents of the National Honor Society. I'm just here to ask you guys a few questions. So basically the first question is, what is National Honor Society all really?
Well, National Honor Society is really about serving and being there for the community, not just in the school, but around the school as well. So through that, we've done a few projects here. We worked with Community One already, and we're looking to do much more this semester as well.
Anything to say else about that, Layla?
That was pretty much it. We just love to serve.
As well as the second question is, why should people who are eligible for the National Honor Society join?
I think the biggest thing is it's a resume builder. I know it sounds really bad, but it looks really good on your resume, and it's good to be in a little community who can work together as a team to help everybody. I have one thing to add to that. Of course, the resume builder is a huge thing, but in addition to that, it's a big chance for students to go out and do something on their own. Miss Harry is our advisor. I shouldn't do quotes. She is our advisor, but she really lets us lead our own meetings, do what we want to do, connect on our own, and it's a good transition from being a high school student that everything is run by the adults in your life to going out and making a difference in your own way.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Well, folks, we can't praise our wonderful basketball team without also giving credit to our cheerleading team. I believe that our cheerleaders and our basketball team go hand in hand. This week, I had the privilege to ask some of our cheerleaders about their future career plans and a special competition that is taking place in Indianapolis this weekend. All right, I am here with two cheerleaders in the 8th grade, Morgan.
Hi.
And Rachel.
Hi.
So I just have a question for you guys. How do you guys feel about the competition this weekend?
I'm pretty scared, but we'll probably do fine, I guess.
All right, and then what about you, Rachel?
I mean, I think we're prepared. We have a practice today after school, so that'll help.
Yeah, okay, and then also another question that I have for you guys is, we just had senior night, and they were, Selfie and Karis, they had their career plans set out. Do you guys have any future plans for what your life is going to look like a few years from now?
No. I want to be an architect, and I want to go to Purdue. So.
That's cool. All right, thank you guys for your time. That is all for this week, Eagles. Be sure to remember that next week is Spirit Week. Also, be sure to buy a yearbook before they run out. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.